And we are underway with the NJISAA Prep A State Championship. Again, with Molly Rich directing, I'm Corey Cohen with you for the broadcast. Start things off, Anna Heisen with the ball on the near sideline. Jenna Jarvis now stays in play. Into the midfield with Kennedy DeBow. And back to the keeper, Leah Sutphin. She's had an absolutely phenomenal season for the Raiders. 110 saves on the year. Throw-in coming up here for Pennington. And here comes another. Now, outside the box on the left flank, it goes out of play, and we will see a corner kick for the home team. Ball in the box, loose for a moment. Still bouncing back and forth. And it's back to Jane McGrath forward now, and here comes Sutphin, who makes a clean grab. That punt doesn't get too far. It's at the feet of Kelly Collins. And we'll see a free kick off the handball. Coming up for Nicole Apuzzi. Apuzzi scored 2 goals, leading the team in last week's semifinal victory over Oak Knoll to get the Hun School here to the championship. Knocked back. Nice header there from Ellie Hawkey. And now on the right, Jaden Avery is streaking. She's got plenty of speed. Got 4 defenders. She's waiting for reinforcements. Across into the box. Nobody there. And it's cleared away by Apuzzi. Pennington will try again. Avery. Speed doesn't help this time. And we'll see a goal kick coming up for the Hun School. So Pennington thus far controlling the game a little bit more. They are used to dominating matches and just thoroughly out-muscling the other team. They got here by winning a few days ago against Petty. That was a score of 5-0. Here come the Raiders, but quickly they are stopped. Jenna Jarvis now. Another deflection. A forward ball, not intended for anyone, but it will clear some space as Ellie Hawkey will try to get her team set. Ball with Leah Sutphin and Hun. In the midfield now, Shannon Boyce. Avery, one touch to Daigle. Forward a little too much, though, for Ellie Hawkey, and Sutphin makes a clean grab. Five different players scored in that 5-0 victory over Petty on Tuesday. Shannon Boyce, Kylie Daigle, Gianna Lucchesi, Jane McGrath, and Julia Peters. Just an unbelievable team effort. An offside position there, and so the play is dead, and the Hun School will earn a free kick in their backfield. Kelly Collins a little too aggressive, timing the run. Just over 5 minutes into this half. And that rolls out of bounds. We'll see a throw-in for the Raiders. Intended to get there for Jenna Jarvis, didn't reach her. It's a turnover. Here is Kelly Collins. She is swarmed, plays it back. Boot forward. Centers it. Looking for Boyce in the box. A shot, a goal, and Pennington is on the board. It is a 1-0 victory for the Pennington School after the goal from the leading scorer, Kylie Daigle. Hawkey with the assist. The chants from the home fans, she's a freshman. As Kylie Daigle is just a freshman. She's a hometown player from Pennington, New Jersey. And she has had an unbelievable season, again, leading her team with 12 goals on the year. She also leads the team with 9 assists. One of the bright young stars in high school soccer. A shot is wide as the ball off the corner somehow got all the way through the box to the foot of Molly Gibbard. Excuse me, Olivia Mahoney, and she just couldn't get the strike on target. Throw-in coming up here for Hun. So the Red Raiders breaking through in the 7th minute of this first half. Red Raiders earning possession in the midfield, played back. Out of play, and a nice turnover as the Raiders will earn a throw-in. Taken away quickly, though, by Nikki Johan Wisniewski. Free kick coming up off the foul for the Hun School. In the box. Nice grab there from Mia Justice. Talk about just a freshman. Justice is only a freshman from North Brunswick, New Jersey. And she has been excellent in goal this year since taking over. She's got 38 saves. But she hasn't had to make a ton of saves with a great back line that Pennington has. Shannon Boyce, forward now, finds Avery. Plays it off to the side for Jane McGrath. Nice ball forward there from Lucchesi. Out of play. Coming up for the Red Raiders. So here's Angelini. On the far side, she scored a goal in the semifinal victory. Right back on the left wing. Can they get across? Some contact. No foul called. The Hun fans wanted it. They will get the ball right back, though, off the turnover. It's a throw-in. Throw-in coming up here for Pennington now. Pennington, a team that just dominated this season. One loss to Pennsbury of Pennsylvania earlier this year. One draw last week to Steiner. And outside of that, they have been brilliant. Nice start here. Daigle with the ball. She scored the first goal. She's got some space, dribbles, makes the extra pass to Avery. It is cleared away. McGrath knocks it forward, and a run from Kelly Collins. She can't make it there. Ball for the Raiders. A boot sends this ball nearly into the stands, and now a throw-in coming up for the home team. Pennington with just a brilliant history here under head coach Dr. William S. Hawkey in his 31st season. He's collected 439 wins. A through ball outside of the box. It is knocked by Anna Heisen, the fullback, and cleared away. Nice header there from Olivia Mahoney into the middle. Daigle plays back to Shannon Boyce. Now Ellie Hawkey. A lot of pressure on her. Nice defense there. It's headed away, at least for a moment. Boyce now across into the box. Sutphin calls for it, makes a great grab as Jaden Avery was desperate for that one. She was streaking in a good position. But Sutphin, the junior keeper for the Hun School, gets her paws on it. Avery now on the near sideline. You don't see her there too often. Nice interception by Kennedy DeBow. Excellent defense. Olivia Mahoney, the senior defender out of Yardley, PA. She'll keep it for herself. She's got plenty of room. Eventually gives it away. DeBow sends it to the far sideline. It is out of play. Throw-in coming up for the Red Raiders. About 13 minutes into this contest. That cross goes out of play. And we'll see a goal kick coming up for Sutphin and the Hun School. Hun just a few miles up the road in Princeton. Got a nice contingent of fans here. Great turnout on an absolutely perfect day for some soccer. About 74 degrees and sunny right now here in Pennington, New Jersey. Daigle takes a strike way out. Sutphin, she made a mistake at first and makes the grab to prevent a second goal. That was almost an incredibly costly error from Leah Sutphin as she parried it, but she stayed alert, made the grab, and it remains 1-0. Ball now with Boyce in the box, but Hawkey wasn't quite expecting it. Rolls out of bounds, and we'll see a goal kick coming up here for the Raiders. Header won by Nicole Apuzzi, senior midfielder from Princeton. Boyce plays it forward over the head of Avery, but it falls at the feet of Daigle. Kylie Daigle, brilliant footwork, makes a pass across, but it's not controlled by Ellie Hawkey, which results in a turnover. So outside of the one strike from Daigle that nearly became a goal, since the first goal, the Hun School has settled down and they are playing a pretty even match. Pennington, though, with that 1-0 goal advantage from their freshman Kylie Daigle, assisted by Ellie Hawkey, just a sophomore. Daigle forward, looking for Hawkey, perhaps to return the favor, just past her. And another goal kick coming up. Nice power there. Gets into the midfield. Jenna Jarvis is muscled off the ball by Shannon Boyce. Now the ball with Lucchesi, defender from Hamilton, New Jersey. How to play last touch off of Hun, and so it's a Pennington throw-in. Hun, the 2 seed in this tournament, defeating Oak Knoll earlier this week in the semifinals. They've won 4 in a row, whereas Pennington, they drew last week against Steiner. They did win 5-0 to get here in the semifinals. In the box, the header not on target. Sutphin uses her advantage and grabs the ball. Hun looking to counter quickly. They'll have to slow down, though. Throw-in coming up. They don't want to slow down, though. They find Nicole Angelini in the midfield. Played to Apuzzi. Apuzzi with it again, heading towards the left flank. And it's just intercepted pretty quickly, but taken right back. Here's Kennedy DeBow. Apuzzi sends it forward. Can't find a teammate. Back and forth this ball goes. Finally, it's settled by Wisniewski. Daigle, a through ball, little too much, and Sutphin is there. Got to it before Kelly Collins had a shot. In the 18th minute now of this first half. A 1-0 lead for the Pennington School with the championship on the line. Nice cut from Griswold. The one touch right back. Griswold now to Daigle. In the box, and Sutphin has been busy this afternoon. She's had to be. But great work thus far. Olivia Mahoney being chased down by Jenna Jarvis. Mahoney, though, with plenty of space, and again, she will bring it forward. She's got confidence. Across, nobody there. We'll see a goal kick. Mahoney, a senior, who's got a lot of control when she dribbles forward. A couple substitutions. Maya Adams checking in for the Hun School. For Pennington, Ida Crook will enter the match, as well as Jenica Appelberg out of Helsinki, Finland. Kelly Collins will take a seat on the bench. Ball now with Angelini, taken right away by Boyce. And yet, or excuse me, this is a corner kick coming up. And so the Hun School prepared here. The cross. And it's booted away by Nicole Angelini. Angelini, a midfielder. She's got a couple years left. She is just a sophomore out of New Egypt, New Jersey. Lucchesi dribbling forward. The cross into the right side with Ida Crook. She's in a battle now with Olivia McNulty. And a quick throw in from Crook. Outside to Daigle. Avery looking to make a play. And eventually she comes away with it. In the box, clear just in time for the Raiders. So here's Ida Crook. Daigle centers it, makes a pass, looking for Avery. Right back, but her teammate is not there. So here comes Maya Adams, quickly taken away. Nice little one touch for Mary Griswold. Back towards the center. Avery. A deflection. And last touch off Boyce. Easily picked up by Sutphin. So Pennington still with a 1-0 lead, well over 20 minutes into this match. Pennington School with a brilliant history. They've also got some top-level alumni. One of their alumni, Amber Brooks, who played soccer for this very program, scored 62 goals and 30 assists. Went on, played for a brief stint at FC Bayern Munich out in Germany, but has had a very solid career in the NWSL here stateside. A career with the Portland Thorns, the Seattle Reign, as well as the Houston Dash. She's currently on the Houston Dash, a team that had a solid season without U.S. superstar Carly Lloyd, but ultimately finished in 8th place. Not enough to qualify for the playoffs. The winner at the end was Amber Brooks' former team, the Portland Thorns, as they won the 2017 NWSL Championship. Amber Brooks, though, alumna of the Pennington School, will look for the title next year, be it with Houston or another team. Meanwhile, the Hun School of Princeton, they don't have a top level from their women's soccer program. Well, they do have Ethan Hawke, who is a graduate of the Hun School. Did not, however, play on the girls' soccer team, believe it or not. Ball in the midfield. Here comes Ida Crook, cuts back, a little bit of contact. They are playing advantage. Behind to Jane McGrath. Now some room. Quick deflection off of Angelini. Through ball, but Gianna Lucchesi is right there. A through pass doesn't connect. Fight forward, Angelini comes away. Here are the Raiders. Into the attacking third. Some contact, no whistle. Surprised that wasn't a handball. And it is called. The ref looks like he dropped the whistle. It was a delayed call, but he did get the call right eventually. We'll see a free kick coming up for the Hun School of Princeton. The top seed leading here with a 1-0 advantage off the 7th minute goal from Kylie Daigle. About 15 minutes remaining here in the first half. forward ball. That's a shot on goal, but Mia Justice is there. Still, perhaps the best strike that the Raiders have had today. That just goes to show you how well the Pennington School has played in terms of possession and just overall dominance. Just out of play. We'll see a throw-in coming up for Hun. First, a couple substitutions. Ellie Hawkey checking back in for the home team, as well as Jaden Avery. And a Heisen enters the match for the Hun School. Ida Crook will seat on the bench, as well as Jenica Appleberg. Shannon Boyce with some space in the center, makes a pass, nobody there. Now at the feet of Daigle, trying to control it. Can she get a shot off again? She scores yet again for the Pennington School. A 2-0 lead here in the Prep A state final. You take a look at the replay, just the level of how calm, cool, and collected Kylie Daigle was. Brilliant work yet again with her composure in the box with Leah Sutphin, a veteran keeper, a junior who's amassed 110 saves entering this match. Going up against the freshman Kylie Daigle, who had the ball at her feet in the box, and instead of just ripping off a shot, she waited, tried to gain control, got Sutphin flustered, and then just a small little flick past her for the second goal of this contest. Turn and go from Kelly Collins. Does it stay in play? It does, and Collins still working here. Collins, great dribbling to the center. It is deflected by Brianna Weiner. Now Shannon Boyce on the left flank. Dispossessed at least for a moment. She dribbles to the corner. And we will see a corner kick for the home team versus substitution. Megan Porras, one of the captains for the Red Raiders, will check in. It looks like she's coming in for Shannon Boyce. So instead of Boyce taking the corner, it'll be Kylie Daigle, who has scored both of the goals so far in this match to give Pennington a 2-0 lead here in the championship. Played back here to Olivia Mahoney. Turnover. Now Kendall Dandridge, one of the captains for Hun. But a throw-in coming up now for the home team. Forward pass into the box, nobody there. Mia Justice makes a nice grab. On the near sideline, Megan Porras chasing after it, rolls out of bounds, and a throw-in coming up for the Raiders. Played back now with Mary Griswold. Porras towards the center. Nice communication there. Daigle on the ball. The pass into the box, a cut back. Breaks up the play for Pennington. Again with our director, Molly Rich, I'm Corey Cohen with you on the Play-by-Play Sports Network's coverage of this Prep A final match. Outside the box, Kylie Daigle, a strike on goal. Sutphin is there. Bounces out of play here on this near sideline. Throw in into the backfield. The feet of Olivia Mahoney. Now near the far sideline, last touch off of Hun, throw in coming up. About 33 minutes into this contest. Nice cross there as Mary Griswold switches fields. Aggressive play here from the Red Raiders. Streaking. Center towards Kylie Daigle. Cuts center. She's got some space. A strike outside just over the crossbar. And what an incredible talent Kylie Daigle is. You can see how she's amassed now 14 goals on the season as well as 9 assists. Ball rolls out of play past Sydney Gibbard. Throw in here for the Raiders. Kennedy DeBow. Little miscommunication for a moment. Apuzzi with possession. Angelini. Throw-in coming up here for the home team. Nice pass there, finding Nicole Apuzzi. That through pass on the left flank is knocked out of play by Jane McGrath. Great work from the sophomore defender out of Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Avery. Played back. Daigle cuts back. Just brilliant ball handling from the freshman. Angelini. Out of play. The throw in for Pennington. Quick substitution here. Gianna Lucchesi checking back in, and Kylie Daigle will sub out for likely the remainder of the half. About 4.5 left to go before the interval. Mahoney towards the left. Finds Mary Griswold. Griswold with some room, makes the extra pass, finds Lucchesi. Now Avery. McGrath out of play. We'll see a throw-in for the away team. The 2-seed Hun School down 2-0 here in the final minutes of the first half. Could it be 3-0? No. Great work there from Leah Sutphin, who's overall done a nice job. She's just been challenged one too many times by Kylie Daigle, who is a special kind of talent and has scored twice on Sutphin. Now Megan Porras, senior captain, in the box, takes a shot wide of the net and rolls out of play. We'll see a goal kick. Wisniewski checking back in. And Tara McCracken getting her first minutes of the contest. McGrath will spend a couple minutes on the bench, as well as Jaden Avery. And for the Hun School, Jenna Jarvis re-entering the match for Sophie Bennett. Cleared out of the box and rolls past the goal line, but we'll see a corner kick. It'll be taken by Shannon Boyce, the senior. Out of play. Goal kick coming up here for the number 2 seed Hun School. The Raiders trailing 2-0 here in the final moments of the first half, under 2 minutes to play. On the right wing, will it stay in bounds? No. Throw-in coming up here for Pennington. Now at the feet of Gianna Lucchesi. Shannon Boyce being chased down by Kennedy DeBow. And now it can be knocked away by McNulty. Goal kick coming up with under a minute to play. A low kick. And a throw-in coming up. Hun moving pretty quickly, about 30 seconds remaining here in the half. Not sure they can do anything with that, as it's looking like these teams will head into halftime with a 2-0 score in favor of the Pennington School. Gibbard. Now a boot forward. Sutphin comes off her line. It's in the air. Sutphin can retreat after the touch from Megan Porras. Now Griswold. Off the bounce, Sutphin is there, and that is the half. So it is halftime, and the score is 2-0. Courtesy of 2 goals from the freshman Kylie Daigle. One in the 7th minute, one in the 28th minute. Absolutely brilliant work from her, and Pennington has dominated thus far. Looking great as we enter the half with the championship on the line here in Prep A. We'll take a break for halftime. We'll come back, bring you all of the action in half number 2. And we are underway here in the second half of the Prep A championship. Again, with Molly Rich directing, I'm Corey Cohen with you on the broadcast. The home team, Pennington, wearing their white kits. This half heading from the left side of your screen to the right. The away team, the Hun School, wearing black. They're heading from the right to the left this half. It is the Raiders of the Hun School versus the Red Raiders of the Pennington School. And we'll see a throw-in now for the Raiders. Last touch off of Hun, and now a throw-in for the Red Raiders. Nice header won there by Amanda Jenkins. Ball now with Boyce. Dominant midfielder all season long for Pennington. Knocked to the side from Olivia Mahoney forward here. In the box, headed out, at least for a moment. Avery is right there. Dribbles back, now around, and it's deflected. Touch off of Alexandra Colo. Back now with McGrath. Sent forward. It's a fight. McGrath still with it. Intercepted. Apuzzi brings it forward, knocks it ahead. The Hun School on a bit of a hot streak, winning 4 in a row, though without their leading scorer, Brianna Worthy, it's been tough. In the box, nice interception and booted away. For the Raiders, it's been Anna Heisen up top recently. Nicola Puzzi did score 2 of the 4 goals in their semifinal victory to get to this match over Oak Knoll. So caught by Leah Sutphin. Played mostly well in the first half, but gave up 2 goals to the composure coming at her from Kylie Daigle. Angelini knocks it forward. It is taken away. Now with Boyce, played back. Ball at the feet of Wisniewski. Across. A header forward. Avery chasing after it. Sutphin makes a nice grab. punt from Leah Sutphin, junior keeper out of Bordentown. And it's played back to her. Here's Daigle. The extra touch. It's still out there, and Sutphin comes off her line. Makes a nice grab. Past Avery and finds the feet of Wisniewski. Forward here. Collins controls, but it is taken away. Nice work by Amanda Jenkins. Throw in coming up here for the Red Raiders. Kept in play. DeBow clears it from danger, but then Boyce knocks it up. And it's Pennington possession on the left with Daigle. She's scored twice already. In the box, a shot. Sutphin is there and cleared away. Sutphin parried it, got some help from one of her defenders. But it's incredible how Kylie Daigle is so lethal anytime she has the ball. There's a decent chance of her scoring. Ball here with Jane McGrath. McGrath forward for Wisniewski. Avery now finding Kelly Collins. She was onside. Collins in the box, booted away by Brianna Wayner. Sophomore out of Crosswicks, New Jersey. So nice work to clear the danger there, at least for a moment. A substitution here. Ellie Hawkey will enter the match for Pennington in favor of Kelly Collins. Throw in coming up. Into the box, over the head of Kylie Daigle. Throw in now on the far sideline for the Red Raiders. Again, Daigle takes a strike from way out. Another goal! It's a hat trick for the freshman. Kylie Daigle, can you believe it? Under 33 minutes to play here. What an unbelievable strike from way outside. And she is just truly a magnificent player.
Third goal by Kylie Daigle.
Incredible what she's been able to do to lift up the Pennington school, and it looks like deliver them a championship trophy. Scored in the 7th minute, the 28th minute, and now the 48th minute. And I mentioned a few minutes ago how she's lethal from pretty much anywhere on the field anytime she gets the ball, and that was a perfect demonstration of it. Not in a typical routine position to take a shot on goal, and yet she took a strike. And it went over the head of Leah Sutphin and found the back of the net. Kylie Daigle, an absolute superstar, with a hat trick in the 48 minutes they've played down there on the pitch. So Hahn, an underdog entering this match, and now they'd have to pull off the ultimate underdog upset, overcoming a 3-0 deficit here in the second half. Pennington, one of the top schools, one of the top girls soccer teams in the country, looking to bring home the championship. Daigle again. A through ball. Almost gets to Hawkey. Can't quite find her, though. And now Boyce finds Avery, who makes the pass to Wisniewski. In the near corner. She's out of room. But she earns her team a corner kick, knocking it off the defender. Coach Hawkey yelling at his player, Ellie Hawkey, to get on the goal line, hoping the corner will be towards the goal line. She could just knock it in. Here's a shot. Nearly the fourth goal from Kylie Daigle. Sutphin, though, knocked it up past the crossbar. We'll see another corner kick. A 3-0 lead for Pennington. This cross in the air, in the box, a header just over the crossbar. So a goal kick coming up here for Leah Sutphin. And the Red Raiders certainly not easing up on the gas, even with a 3-0 advantage and about 29 minutes remaining here in this Prep A state final game. Free kick coming up. Loose outside the box. Daigle gets a touch. And now a boot way off target from Wisniewski. She had a bit of an opening. Decided to go for it. Substitution. Jordan Mahoney entering the match for Pennington. Wisniewski taking a seat on the bench. Here comes Hun. They've been quiet for a little while now since that third goal. It has been all Pennington. In the box now for the Raiders. Justice is there without a problem. At the feet of Angelini, taken away. And now Daigle. Throw-in coming up. Trying to get it inside. Sutphin makes the grab. Jane McGrath towards the center, but a foot from Nicole Apuzzi disrupts that play. Now the ball with Shannon Boyce. A fight on the far sideline. Pennington wins it. We'll see a throw-in from the home team. the near sideline. Jordan Mahoney now forward. Looking for Avery. It's played back to the keeper, Leah Sutphin. Little contact there. Ball won by Nicole Angelini. And off the touch from Jenkins. Sutphin will take her time here. So a 3-0 advantage to the Pennington School as they are here at home, looking to win the championship. Got here by winning their semifinal match earlier this week against Petty by a score of 5-0. That game was spread out. Kylie Daigle did score, but so did Shannon Boyce, Gianna Lucchesi, Jane McGrath, and Julia Peters. This game, it has been all Daigle. And pretty much all the matches this season for Pennington have a good amount of her. In that semifinal match, she did score once. She also assisted twice. So she had a hand in 3 of the 5 goals her team scored. But in this one, it has been all her. Still, though, just a dominant team performance from the Pennington School, barely allowing Hun to gain any possession. And when they do, certainly not a challenging strike on goal. Mia Justice has gotten to be pretty relaxed tonight. Entered tonight with 38 saves on the year. And you see why her totals aren't where Leah Sutphin's are at 110. She doesn't have to do too much. She's got a great back line, a great midfield. And they don't let shots get to her often. Avery looking for a streaking Jordan Mahoney. Can't quite get to her. About 23 minutes remaining in this final match. Played all the way back to Mahoney, and now Mia Justice, just a freshman keeper. And there, by the way, are almost no seniors on this Pennington squad. So it's not like this is an older team that would go out on top and then maybe take a dip next year, as that's off the side netting. This team is built to last, as they have been pretty much throughout the tenure of Coach Hawkey. They've got seniors in Olivia Mahoney, Megan Porras, Shannon Boyce, Ida Crook, as well as some players that don't play as much, Jenica Appleberg, Tara McCracken, Luisa Andrade, and Francesca Pellerito. But most of the players that have been a factor tonight, mentioned Mia Justice in goal, but as well as Kelly Collins, she's just a sophomore. Kylie Daigle is a freshman. Ellie Hawkey, who assisted one of the goals, she's a sophomore. Jaden Avery, a junior. Gianna Lucchesi, a junior. Jane McGrath, just a sophomore. So a bright future for Pennington. And for Hun, they won't be losing too many seniors either. They'll lose a keeper, though not Leah Sutphin. She's a junior. So they'll lose their backup keeper. They'll lose Kennedy DeBow, as well as Jenna Jarvis, Nicole Apuzzi, one of the captains, and Kendall Dandridge, the other captain. But outside of that, most of this Raiders team will be back as well. So you might see another championship match next year between Pennington and Hun. For now, though, it's Pennington that has gotten the better of this match with about 20 minutes remaining in regulation. As we see a substitution, Kelly checks back in for Gianna Lucchesi. Still a 3-0 lead for the Red Raiders. They're here at home at the Tom Was Turf Field. Shannon Boyce to the right flank. Ball with McGrath. Now Jordan Mahoney out of play. We'll see a throw-in for the home team.
Shannon, demand the ball. Shannon, demand the ball. Get the ball to Shannon, please.
Played back out of danger. Under 20 minutes remaining. Again, you're watching the Prep A final here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. I'm Corey Cohen with you, Molly Rich directing. Big contact there in the midfield. No dirty play from either one. Just a collision there in center field.
Okay, we need the ball. Come on. He's not even on you. He's getting in the space to play now. Just relax. Take a look.
A foul there as Boyce was tripped up by Nicole Apuzzi. Apuzzi, one of the local players from Princeton. Both of these schools have quite a few players from the town where they're located. Good amount of, or at least of Princeton players, or Princeton Junction players at the Hun School. And for the Pennington School, they have got quite a few players from right here in Pennington, New Jersey. And certainly most players from the surrounding area. Back and forth here, near sideline. Avery on the right flank. A nice run, crosses it. A shot is deflected from Tara McCracken. So a corner kick coming up versus substitution. As we enter the 64th minute of action in this 80-minute contest. Anna Heisen re-enters the match for Hun. Jordan Mahoney will exit for Pennington. The freshman out there did some nice work on the near wing. In the box, a shot, it's loose, and let go for a goal kick now for Leah Sutphin.
Good try, Cal. 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 You can go around her on the dribble as well.
McGrath. Nice cutback. Great movement and ball control from Jane McGrath. Just a sophomore at this right back position.
was there when I started. I'm still there. He's not.
Into the center. Can it be settled? Shot is deflected. Still loose, though, and in the box. Finally cleared away. Rolls past the goal line. We'll see a goal kick. McGrath, Coach Hockey telling his team to relax as just over 14 minutes remaining, as here's Daigle, who's put the team up 3-0, takes another strike. That would be good for a field goal, but she does not earn her 4th goal of the night. At least not yet, anyway. Luisa Andrade checks in, the senior out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. She comes in for Jaden Avery. Played back to Kendall Dandridge. Nice interception. What can the Hun School do here with a counterattack? Well, it'll be slowed down, and Gelini has to chase it. She's got it on the near flank. Working it down the sideline, makes the pass. Ball in the box. And we'll see a goal kick coming up for Pennington. First a substitution. Number 9's checking in for Sophie Bennett. For the Hun School, Jenica Appelberg from Helsinki, Finland, will enter the match for Pennington. Offside call. Near sideline out of play. Another substitution. As Gianna Lucchesi check in. It's time for Shannon Boyce. Pass on the left. In the box here. Just over the feet of Ida Kruk. And so still 3-0. Pennington does lead. in the box, and there she is, Leah Sutphin. She did give up 3 goals, but she has done overall a nice job today. Pass from Apuzzi. Little too much, though, for her teammate. We'll see a goal kick coming up for Mia Justice. Under 10 minutes to play now. Booted into the stands. As the sun is mostly set here. Both teams playing under the lights at Tomwa's Turf Field at the Pennington School, right here in Pennington, New Jersey. A chance here for the Hun School, but quickly given away by Anna Heisen. That'll be possession now for the Hun School of Princeton. Far sideline, barely kept in play. Nice interception there, though, from the Raiders. Under 8 minutes to play now. A little bit of contact, a deflection. Hun perhaps with their best chance until another interception from Pennington. Right back to Hun. And booted out of danger. And the fact that this is pretty much as close as Hun has gotten all evening to a goal tells you pretty much everything you need to know about how incredible this Red Raiders team has played. Just dominant. Almost none of the action in this match has taken place in Hun's attacking third. It's mostly been in the midfield and then a good chunk in Pennington's attacking third. Turn and go from Gianna Lucchesi, playing forward for Collins. She can't get there, and we'll see a goal kick for the Hun School. Enters the match. And Kylie Daigle will sub out, likely for the final just over 6 minutes of action. She scored in the 7th minute, the 28th minute, and the 48th minute. And got her team the 3-0 lead that it currently holds. Hun just outside of the box, across, and that was the best strike of the evening for the Raiders. Nice work for Mia Justice, the freshman keeper for the Red Raiders. Touch from Kennedy DeBow. Now Nicole Angelini. DeBow. Through ball, nobody there. Through pass. Off the head, but now Andrade. Through ball. Nice grab from Leah Sutphin. Again, yes, she has given up 3 goals, but she has played a nice match. There's only so much you can do when you're facing Kylie Daigle in the form that she's in. Nice pass from Angelini, but can't find a teammate. Approximately 3 minutes remaining here. And now a massive substitutions with the starters exiting the match, and they get a huge round of applause from their teammates and from the fans. The seniors exit. Megan Porras, captain, coming off the field. As well as Shannon Boyce and Olivia Mahoney, the 3 senior captains for the Pennington School. They exit and will be able to become official from the sideline. Out of play. A strike, big deflection there from Brianna Weiner from the Hun School of Princeton. And now Olivia Mahoney checks out. One of the co-captains from this squad, Jaden Avery, comes back in, and Mahoney gets a big round of applause. So the 3 co-captains all on the bench with approximately 1 minute remaining in this season. The Pennington School about to wrap up yet another state championship. Picked up by Mia Justice. from taking the NJISAA Prep A state final. Seconds on the clock. And there it is. The Pennington School Red Raiders win the Prep A state championship. Just a brilliant way to close things out for Pennington.